Hello, hello to all our listeners. This is Filed Under, where we talk about all things movies and all things shows. Yes, spoilers ahead.
Obviously. So settle in mga kauban and get your notes app ready for Filed Under Women's Stories.
Happy Women's Month, DJ Jam.
Thank you so much. I feel so special. Happy Women's Month Women's Month also celebrates the girls and the gays.
The duels.
Historically, between 1909 and 1911, women fought against low wages and for women's rights in the workforce. In commemoration for these efforts and the lives that the movement took, the International Women's Day was celebrated every March 8th. So a little history lesson for you guys out there.
Love that. Later on, though, the United Nations officially recognized March 8 as a day to celebrate women's contributions in different fields and advocate against gender inequalities and injustices.
Praise to that. Praise to that. So many countries celebrate March as Women's Month. So it's not just March 8th, it's the whole month of March, which is so fitting. In the Philippines, March is Women's Role in History Month. So to be specific, this is in accordance with Proclamation number 22767.
So this episode, DJ Jam and I will be talking about women's stories, shows where women are front and center, where they are cute,
As they
quite
should
literally the center of the world.
As they should be.
Literally.
So I'm actually interested in your recommendation
Oh my God,
because
so
I love Josh Hutcherson. Every
Oh my
time
God.
I remember him, I think of his meme.
The one about dun, dun, dun.
Can you hear my whistle, baby?
No, I actually love that. But today, my recommendation is, I think it's the last show that I watched. Actually, no, the last show I watched was the one with the death games. What do you call that again?
Squid Game, or is it
No,
Alice in
Alice in
Borderland?
Borderland. But let's not talk about that. Before that, I watched I Love LA, and my friend actually recommended it to me.
Oh,
and I
aren't you from LA? Labangon.
Yeah, another LA girl here from Labangan. But I watched I Love LA because my friend recommended it to me, told me that, hey, like, you like hyperpop, you like Camila Cabello's Foundation, listen to that music. Stay tuned on Soundbar, y'all. But and I was like, because I asked her like, hey, can you recommend any shows with the same vibe as the song? And then she recommended me I Love LA, and I was like, okay, work it. I watched it. I was so obsessed with
Is it giving? When I hear hyperpop, I think of Charlie XCX. Is it giving that?
Kinda, but with an Alex Consani twist to it. So it's like a very like country.
It's very camp.
I can't say it in words. I can only say it through like body actions.
How does that translate into a show?
Magic. Magic. But girl. So I love LA. It stars Rachel Sennett.
I
Josh
love her.
Hutcherson,
I love
and
him.
Ayo.
Ayo.
Yeah, girl, I
My
love her,
favorite
let me talk.
Irish queen.
Love her. And Odessa Zion. Odessa Zion, I think she starred in New Grand Army. Are you familiar? It's an
I've heard of the show.
Yeah, it's actually really, really
But
good.
I've also heard of her name.
Yeah. But honestly, starring Josh Hutcherson and Rachel Sennett. Girl. Rachel Sennett, actually.
I love her
the
voice.
for the longest time.
I loved her
actually,
in Bottoms.
I'm the type of person that steals the personality from, like, my personality changes with every show or movie I watch. So obviously I literally one time after watching like an episode of I Love LA, I literally screamed to a pillow to get that raspy voice. I'm so fake, and then I got sick, and then my voice actually got
Husky
raspy.
voice.
No, literally, and I.
But what's the plot?
The plot is, so Odessa Zion's character.
Oh,
Tallulah
wait, who's
Steele-
the main character?
Tallulah Steele, Odessa Zion's character, and
Ah,
Mala Simsbury, which is Rachel Sennett's character. So Rachel Sennett plays a role here. So basically, TLDR, it started with the revelation that Rachel Sennett's character was kind of over, like, they were friends, man, ba? They were friends with Odessa's character, and then suddenly there was a falling out, etc., etc., etc. And then suddenly, Rachel comes home disappointed because she had a really bad day, and then she comes home to she was like, the boyfriend, Josh Hutcherson's character, was like, I don't know who this girl is. Who is
Oh.
this girl?
Like Odessa or Rachel?
Rachel Sennett.
Oh,
So-
whose boyfriend is he? Rachel or
Rachel.
Rachel's?
And Odessa's, in Odessa basically, their falling out started when Odessa got really really famous
Mm.
and she flopped. I mean, no, and Rachel Sennett's character was just like a manager.
Oh,
and,
like this is
It's really about
Mu-
LA influencers. And
Oh,
it's so good.
influencers.
It's so good, and it's so like it really takes you to a different like. You know how like we see influencers as kind of like superficial. They're kind of like more of a personality than
the actual
than
humans.
an actual human being, because like like it's so convoluted.
Everything has to
online.
be curated.
Yeah. Literally, I Love LA kind of turns that into like a comedy. Like I genuinely need you to watch it. 'cause
So it's a
good.
comedy.
Yeah, it's a comedy, and it's such a quick and easy like show to watch. I think it's like 8 episodes, 20 minutes per episode.
Where did you watch it?
Illegal streaming website. No.
Piracy is the revenge of the third world, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, but
Piracy
like,
is
is it
third world.
under Disney, Hulu,
I think it's
HBO?
under Hulu,
Prime?
I think.
Oh,
Or Prime. Actually, I'm a liar. I literally have no idea.
what year was this?
Literally 2025.
Oh, so it's
It's
recently
very
new.
recent, and it's so good. It talks about a lot of things, like for example, school shooting,
Wow.
and just like the whole like LA as a whole. Like I feel like LA, they turned LA into like a setting. Like it basically at some point was it maybe it looked like a cartoon. It felt like a cartoon. Because like LA is obviously a real place that one day I'm gonna like get.
You're from LA. What are you talking about?
And honestly, they just like it was such a like I just like the vibe it gave me, like the personality it gave me, because it was the stories the story takes place between LA and New York, which is
Like those are the two prime spots for influencing.
yeah, exactly, and it was just like
But since it's about mga social media influencers, does it like also include mga social commentaries?
yeah, actually there
Like
is
in a
social
comedic
commentary.
form?
Yeah, in a comedic form, social commentaries in a way that is relating to how influencers are portrayed as being shallow individuals.
What
And
does it reinforce that, or does it no?
It kind
It's
of
not
like-
true.
it kind of expresses it in a way that's kind of like ironic, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
Also, girl, who's that guy again?
Josh Hutcherson.
No, who's that guy again from Lord of the Rings?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, the guy. I forgot his name. The guy from Lord of the Rings and the guy from the old Spider-Man movies.
Oh, si Toby
I don't know if they're the same.
Toby
they look
Maguire
the same.
or Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield.
It may not be Toby. Elijah Wood. Oh my god. You know who Elijah Wood is?
I've heard of him.
Anyway, so Elijah Wood is in that, but girl, Ken Blackman is also in it. Quenlin Blackwell, and she actually. Girl,
PSA, she's a big fan
I'm
of.
a big fan of Quenlin Blackwell.
She makes
yeah.
me watch her videos on YouTube.
But Quenlin actually like is in that show, and
Really, like as a guest?
no, she actually.
Or she portrayed
has
as
a role
herself?
there.
Oh,
She actually has a role. There is
Oh.
really no villain in that show. It's mainly just it's like a slice of life kind of, but there's a plot to it. It's kind of like a misnomer, just like a slice of life. Anyway, girl, point being is Quentin is in there, and in her episode was genuinely scary. Like it actually genuinely gave me some chills because of like how it kind of exaggerated because I don't know what's going behind the scenes. in it.
wait, but Rachel and Odessa's character, they're friends.
Their friends,
Who turned like did they become
they had a falling
ex-
off
because of influencing?
influencing, but then they revealed that Odessa's character has been a flop for years, and she's really just been like
Faking.
no, she's been not making it, but like she's been like breadcrumbing her achievements from like years ago. So she's posting things that she did like years ago, like oh my goodness, I did this campaign, and acting as if it's like a recent thing just
Oh.
to get views, etc. Because like she's broke, girl. So she went back to Rachel Sennett's character, like, hey girl, like, do you want to be my manager again? We can work this out.
Oh.
Because Rachel's character was also looking for a promotion from her job, which is still like managing social media accounts.
Oh, but Rachel's character, she wants to be an influencer.
There is a part there where it definitely showed that there is this like divide, or like there is this like juxtaposition
Wow.
between like the manager and the influencer, because
Mm.
there was a scene where Odessa's character got invited to New York to model for Fashion Week or for like a formation or whatever,
New
and
York.
it was so obvious, like it showed Rachel Sennett character's like facial expressions that, oh, what, like she wanted to do that.
Ooh.
Yeah, but
But did she ever verbally
no, no,
express
no,
it?
no. It was just like an
Uh,
expression because she knows that she knows her role.
the audience could feel na, yeah, she wants to be an. I mean, who doesn't want to be an influencer,
Exactly.
honestly? Do you guys want to be an influencer?
Like, obviously, everybody wants
Getting
to be.
free stuff every day, free PR,
Exactly.
and then I would just have to lie about the products to to keep
Well,
them coming.
yeah, exactly. And it's also like the thing. There was
But
a
in the show, did they ever explain why Odessa's character became like a flop or broke?
not really, because she all her life she's really just been like this hard worker. She was never really in like the spotlight.
Mm.
She's always been like just a manager, just just working towards getting someone else famous, even though
Oh, she also started as a manager.
her
Odessa.
whole role is just being a manager.
Odessa
Before
or
and
Rachel.
after Odessa.
Oh.
Yeah, and she gets her foot stabbed, and it's so funny. It's so funny because there was like a. I don't know if we can talk about this in the pod, y'all. Maybe we'll just skip this part.
Oh, but
No, not that part. So
Oh.
basically, they I think they got like they got a very important dinner from this very important person. Like, hey, we're here, we're here, we're here. Like, can you come here? So they were rushing towards here, and then there were some conflicts. There were some characters like, oh no, whatever. Like, we're over that, blah 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 blah. I could also be like misremembering this moment, but she stabs her foot, or she has her foot stabbed, and she's freaking out and all that, and then she immediately was like, oh my goodness, take me to the hospital. She goes to the hospital. The hospital is filled with kids,
ooh.
Jewish kids. And then what she did was she pretended to be Jewish. She got her foot fixed ASAP, VIP.
Because she like for influencer thing.
No, because she
Did you
pretended
post
was
it?
Jewish.
Oh.
But yeah, TLDR, I recommend watching I Love LA because it is such a fun, like, just like
Campy
a
show.
feel good kind of like show.
I feel
Exactly.
it's the type of show you would edit Charlie XCX or
Yeah.
Addison Rae to.
And it kind of shows that despite like we put such standards on women that honestly like this says that I don't think that we should have any standards at all. Like people can be messy. And
Exactly.
messiness can be funny.
Let women be messy.
Yeah. So
So, before we talk about my recommendation, our second recommendation, mga kauban, filed under will be back after this short reminder. Hi guys, and we're back. So, just to give a recap, DJ Elizah's recommendation was I Love LA.
by Rachel said.
Yeah, and I'm excited to watch it. But my recommendation for this Women's Month episode, it's the most life-changing show I watched as a kid, and it was Winx Club.
Talk about it.
Before, I was actually thinking, what show will I talk about for this episode? Because it's a Women's Month episode. So I feel like there was this expectation na it should be something serious. And again, we were talking about The Handmaid's Tale, but we decided not to dive into that. Yeah. It was too dark. And we wanted a light episode to talk about women. And I feel like Winx Club is the best bet.
Talk about it.
It was life changing. I was the biggest Winx Club fan. As in growing up, my bag, my school lunchbox, and everything I bought for myself. I had the childhood, guys, unlike the generation these days. But yeah, everything was Winx Club, and my favorite Winx Club member was Flora, Musa, and Stella.
How did you feel when you first saw Cat's Eyes Halloween costume?
That brought me back to life. I'm not a big Cat's Eye fan, but their outfits were amazing. Like it really copied the outfits down to the
They
T.
literally should have been what the
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
for Netflix. Where was the color in that? But going back to the original Winx Club, it's an Italian show. It's an Italian Yeah, actually,
It's Italian.
yeah, it's an Italian cartoon, and
Buongiorno.
it was so famous in the 2000s in Italy that they actually have a theme park for Winx. I don't know if it's still no, if it's still open right now. But if I was gonna go to Italy, I would definitely visit that. But just to give a quick summary of Winx Club, basically 6 or 7 fairies, girls,
Anyway.
6 or 7 fairies, um, they're all women, and they go to this magical school called Alfea. I love Alfea so much. And basically, they're fairies fighting evil, bringing justice to the world, bringing light, peace. But actually, what I also love about Wings Club is that the villains are women. So I feel like it shows the duality of women. Yes, women can be evil, and I think they have every right to be.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I love how usually in mga cartoons, especially that are catered to kids and young girls, it's the primary genre would always be about romance. It would be
Yeah.
like the
Exactly.
floating
Yeah.
idea na, oh, every girl has a boyfriend, which is true for Winx Club. I mean,
They are like an heir to like a throne.
yeah, but for Winx Club, the girls, yes, they have boyfriends, but that's not what the main show is about. Whole point of the show is their friendship and how it evolves. And like the first episode, it started with I hate Bloom actually, but but segueing away from that, Bloom, see Aisha,
I love her honestly.
Aisha,
Love
I
her
love.
powers.
I wait, don't you love Tekna because of the bob?
I love Tekna for her thing, but I also like Aisha for her powers. 'Cause
Mm.
girl, I don't care about
I love
geometry.
I love all their powers. It's so unique na music of course. Technology,
Like
bloom, fire, stella, light, flora, flower. Flora? Yeah, flora. Flowers. Now who's the other I feel like we're forgetting some. Yeah, Aisha water. Are we forgetting someone else? No, I think six. Yeah, six sila kabuok. So yeah, the show starts with Bloom finding out she's a fairy. Like I'm so heartbroken that I'm no longer a teenager and there's no big revelation that will come to me na I might be a fairy. But yeah, I just love the show, and I feel like because I grew up with it, all the media that I now consume has to be about women. It started with Winx Club, yeah, honestly. And I feel like people will contest na why is it Winx Club? They give uh such big uh uh unrealistic expectations because honestly, all the Winx girls and all the girls yeah, are skinny. Like their waist is this big. But if you look beyond that, I mean, growing up, I was never really bothered by it. But yeah, I just love Winx Club because it's about women, for little girls, and I really hope that, and I'm actually really happy that they're bringing Winx Club back. And my favorite plot like throughout the whole seasons was I think season 3 or season 2 when Stella Stella got transformed into a frog. And because Stella in the show, she's brought up as this very super for your first
like mean
expectations.
girl.
Yeah, no, not really. Like when you first see her, people would automatically think she's shallow, superficial. She only cares about
Blonde
her
girl.
looks. Yeah, because she's into fashion. But in that storyline, you can see so much more of her. Na it's not just she cares so much about how she looks because she feels that if she doesn't look good, people won't treat her the same. And that's what happened. That was the whole plot of the yeah, she turned into a frog, and she was so scared that because she got turned into a frog or she looked like a frog, like she still had her blonde hair but everything else was frog. She was green. Yeah, but her friends guided her throughout that whole ordeal. Na they stayed by her side. Na it was a very touching story for me, especially as a young girl. I feel like I needed to see that we, we have to go beyond what we look like. Mm.
That's so empowering, honestly. Although I was never like a full on Winx Club girly. Like the
Mm.
only chance I saw.
Did you watch all the seasons?
No, the only because girl, I never grew up on. I didn't grow up with cable. I actually grew up with just regular like satellite
Girl, it's
TV.
on YouTube. All the full episodes are on YouTube.
Oh, girl, I was watching Minecraft Let's Plays on YouTube. And back then in the day when I was like when all I had was a TV, I grew up with one of those like
Mm.
satellite TVs where you literally have to like check the antennas every time or else like it gets like really really weird.
Mm.
And I I rarely like caught Winx Club, but when I do, I was like watching it.
Yeah, it's so colorful, so vibrant.
And that's why I have such a weird connection with Sirenic.
Cyrenix.
It's so
It's the best like opening theme song,
legit,
like transformation
Sirenic,
song.
that's why I have such a weird connection with Sirenic because it was just like oh,
Even
like,
the outfits for Cyrenix, it was one of the best transformation outfits. And I love I rewatch Winx Club every year. I have to at least watch Winx Club.
bless my heart.
Bless your heart. But yeah, I feel like if there's any young girl or woman who hasn't watched Winx Club, I implore you to watch it. It teaches you so much about female friendships, and it really highlights female friendship at the center of life. And I feel like with people, people are so obsessed with romantic love, romantic relationships.
Are they like flawed characters or are they like oh they're all powerful?
Yeah, they're all flawed. For example, Stella, she's viewed as superficial, like shallow. She's only into fashion. She's only into looks. But no, that's just surface level. See, Tekna,
She's a bad haircut.
yeah, Tekna is viewed as the unpopular one, the duff. You know what duff means, right? Oh, I'm gonna tell you off screen, but it means like the unattractive friend. And then there's Flora, who's I relate to her the most because she's the most introverted out of the bunch. She's the most quiet. And then there's Musa, who's very stubborn. I feel like that was her whole that was her whole like plot to be stubborn. Especially you can see the growth between her and her boyfriend. And then there's Bloom, who's just annoying. So yeah, the six girls, they show so much depth, and yeah, it shows a lot of depth to women. And I really love it.
Yeah, this girl like actually
You can be flawed, but you can still be loved, and I feel like the flaws are what makes you human. I don't expect these characters to be perfect. The same way we should expect our women to not be perfect.
like me,
They can be messy.
like
They should be
right
messy.
now I'm flawed for choosing a cab. So and that's okay.
Yeah, and Women's Month again is also for the gays.
Period. Let's save that till June.
So yeah,
For June.
that's that's my second recommendation. Winx Club. You guys should watch seasons 1 to 7. But I believe the best seasons are season 1 and 3. Female friendships, women at the center.
Well, so honestly, that was I've never expected that Winx Club would be that like very empowering because I generally thought that it was just a bunch of powerful
Cartoons can be empowering.
for kids. Honestly, like Adventure Time taught me so much, but that's another thing. But don't leave just yet, y'all, mga kauban. Chill lang ta while we'll be back after this song. Hey y'all, we're back. We hope we got you interested into watching I Love LA and the Winx Club.
So to give a quick recap, what's I Love LA about?
I Love LA is just about these two messy girls who can be messy
And should be messy. Women, be
and
messy.
still be empowering and still teach a lot about friendship.
And mine was Winx Club, the best cartoon ever about female friendships. And ponies, pixies, fairy dust.
Wait, I gotta ask though. Who's that old lady? The old lady that's like their teacher mentor.
She, my gosh.
But you're familiar
Yeah.
with what we're talking
Yeah,
about,
yeah,
right?
yeah. The
Because-
one with the big poofy hair.
Because this is such a weird
She,
thing, y'all.
diva.
Girl, you love her, but like lately my For You page has been filled with Winx Club stuff, which is crazy, right? Like
It's a sign that
it's
you
actually
should
a
watch
sign that you
it.
should watch it.
Rewatch.
For You page has been filled with Winx Club stuff, mainly the 3D one, and the comments are saying like, y'all, like she needs to retire, like she is tired.
That's ageist and
needs-
also sexist. Let her stay in that pose. She guides the
Yeah,
girls so well.
Exactly.
So, will you be rewatching my recommendation?
Of course.
And will I be watching? Of course,
You have to
Hyperpop.
wa- girl,
I love Josh Hutcherson and Rachel Sennott and Ayo Adibiri.
Actually, to kind of just a little give it like a little like collaboration kind of moment. Stay tuned on the soundbar, y'all, because I will be playing.
Oh my gosh,
I-
you're gonna remix
We will be-
Sirenics.
We will be playing Cyretics and the song that kind of like gave the same vibe as I Love LA, and I feel like it's so
You
It's-
are what the clubs need right now. You are what the
Exactly.
girls need right now.
exactly.
But mga kauban, let's continue the discussion online. So interact with us online, mga kauban.
So don't forget to follow us on our socials. That's DYUP Sugbo _UPC on Instagram, X, and TikTok.
We're also on Spotify and YouTube. Finally, we have a YouTube channel. We're active on
Literally,
there.
hit us up, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in on Filed Under. Catch us every Wednesday and every Friday, y'all,
Ooh, I'm excited.
at 1:30 in the afternoon, only here at DYUP Sugbo.
Once
This has
again,
been-
this has been DJ Gem. We're so in sync, guys. This has been
we
DJ
finished
Gem.
each other's.
Sentences. Once
This has
again,
been DJ Jam and DJ Elizah for Filed Under.
yes, filed under Women's Month. Celebrate it, guys.